Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm going to talk about something that we spotted on a stream last night, and there's probably a million of these, but we found a lot of them ourselves, and it's evidence for an alt season. That's right, an alt season. So I'm saying the word without loads of enthusiasm as not to trigger a lot of people. I know it upsets people, I can understand why it would. All I'm showing you is evidence for it. I'm not telling you that it is definitely going to happen, but I'm just going to present you the evidence for it, and then you decide whether or not it's got any validity to it, okay? So we're going to look at weeklies only. And again, I'm just going to be looking at random coins, right? So we're starting off with Atom. So we've got Atoms had a pullback overnight. So we expected that last night. Across the board for all the alts, we expected pullbacks, but we're just going to focus on the weeklies, all right? In fact, before we even look at individual altcoins, let's have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, okay? And this is the first thing to recognize. We've got the money flow index creating highs, lower highs, and a lower high, and high, higher high, and higher high. It's classic bearish divergence, as is the RSI. So your money flow index RSI, classic bearish divergence on the weekly. I think you still got it on the daily as well. Yeah, you got it on the daily RSI also. 4 hours, not quite the same, but the high term timeframes are. Alright, so recognize that. Bearish divergence, high term timeframes, alright? Just remember that. Bearish divergence, high term timeframes. Signs of reversal, basically, is what that is. From an anecdotal perspective, it's not really presented too much in the past, but we haven't also been this high on the money flow index either. So it's, again, just evidence, okay? It's just evidence for a potential reversal. Now let's start looking at some altcoins. We've got SHIB, USDT. I'm not highlighting anything here as anything special. I'm just presenting it to you. So now we've got on high term time frames, bullish divergence, regular drive on the weekly, one single drive, bullish divergence. We saw that on Atom, and again, I'm not presenting Atom and SHIB as things that you should go out and buy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, look, okay, so we've got SHIB, we've got Atom here, we've got DOT. They've all got the same. DOT, we got multiple drives on DOT. What else have we got? VET. Okay, VET. Okay, there you go. Big, massive, big, super multiple drive of bull div. I mean, the list kind of goes on, and then when you go to these other ones like XRP, they don't have the regular bull. They've got the hidden bull, which still is good, but this is a more bullish chart generally anyway, with the golden cross and the giant big turn up. So it's all looking very good there. And then you've got the best friends of things like things like XRP. So you've got Algorand, single drive, bullish divergence, regular bull div. The list goes on and on and on. The list doesn't incorporate every altcoin out there, though, I should mention. They're not all doing this, but enough of them are for me to go, look at that. That's all I'm doing, all right? I'm just saying, all right, look at that. Okay, what does bullish divergence do? What does bearish divergence do? What do they signify? What's the signal? What's the point of it? So if you understand that, then you would recognize that the dominance chart is pointing one way, which is down, when it comes to momentum, and we've got all these altcoins which are pointing up in terms of momentum. So that means only one thing. It's got to be an alt season. So I have nothing more to add than that. I mean, I feel like that's quite an interesting video to present, to be honest. Probably one of the most hopeful ones we've had in a little while. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't pull back. We expect pullbacks. In fact, we seem to be getting one already. But bullish engulfing candle. We are now Thursday. We've got a few more days to go for the weekly close. We've got the trend signal still in play, never cancelled out despite the pullback. So trend signal has been in play now for this is the third week of the trend signal. And it's still alive and still going, so we'll expect it to continue because that is the expectation of a trend signal. Nice, and to be honest with you, I think the S&P's got it too. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I can't remember. Something else had it. I can't remember what it was now. But anyway, it's all generally looking pretty good. Dixie's still pointing down. Stock's still pointing up. Gold, commodities still pointing up. Oil probably found a little base now. But wow. Catastrophic collapse. Right, that's it. I'll leave with you there. Now, if you enjoyed what I do, please support me by subscribing or liking the video or even joining the Patreon for links in the description below. Other than that, I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.